like how they make Benedict blind to his privileges in a way that still allows him to be charming and also still experience growth, right? I joke that he's a himbo, and we love him for that, but we don't want him to stay dumb. But there's little moments and incidents that I really like throughout this season of TV. I really like how Gregory comes home from Eton and he's got his little pubescent hair growing. So the brothers, you know, tease him about this and also get him his first, you know, proper shave from a barber. And they get into a foam fight, which is seen as being like this really charming scene of these brothers like making a mess with one another. And then that scene pivots and you see the maids having to clean up after them. So what to one group of people is kind of this nonchalant, charming, oh, ha ha ha, look how loving and carefree and happy our family is, because the Bridgertons are a happy family. Other people have to clean up after them, and that's clearly something that they don't have to think about as much. Even when Benedict kind of charges into Sophie's rescue, she's being harassed by an employer at one point, and he, you know, barges in and saves her honor. She kind of chastises him for losing her job, even though she was in a really horrible moment of very real danger of, you know, injury or assault. Benedict, you know, kind of sees himself, not incorrectly, as a hero for protecting her in that situation. He didn't actually think through the implications that, oh, but what's she going to do now? You know, now that he's punched her employer in the face for insulting her and threatening her. What is she, a respectable woman, supposed to do in the middle of the night with nowhere to go? Obviously, you know, he rises to the occasion or whatever, but he doesn't think about these things. And it is through his relationship with Sophie where she has to educate him, not in a patronizing way, but in a worldview expanding way, that for all that he talks about, you know, being a free spirit and living outside the bounds of society, she kind of gently reminds him, you actually really like the privileges of society. You really like and enjoy the wealth that allows you to live like this. And you can turn your nose up at it, but you kind of like it, and you need to be honest about it, because, you know, as their relationship progresses, to be with her, he would have to give all of those things up. That would actually be painful, expensive, and hard. And it's foolish to think otherwise.